Walaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. So I'm a mum of three, alhamdulillah. I grew up as a Sikh. My parents are Indian. Born and raised in the UK. Amazing childhood, alhamdulillah, very loving parents. But I became Muslim at the age of, I think, 24, 25. Big shock to my family, big shock. When I grew up, my parents taught us the Sikh faith. When I grew up, my parents taught us the Sikh faith, which I have to admit I really liked. I remember visiting like the Golden Temple, Amritsar, loving it. I remember visiting like Himkund Sahib, where it's like actually more of a Hindu ashram. And I did actually really enjoy it. I remember from a young age, I always felt there was a need for God in my life. I felt happier and content.
Islam. Did you have any prejudices?
I did. Maybe I was slightly Islamophobic. I thought that, there was a lot going on, Iraq, and so on. I think I used to get scared if I heard the words Allahu Akbar. It used to scare me. I used to think that Muslim men are all, very strict, beat their wives and all sorts of stuff. And, there was always the issue of Aisha radiallahu anha and her age. There were so many stereotypes. I used to think Muslim women are suppressed. Why do they have to wear a hijab? It's not right. I had lots of issues. The first thing that I looked into in Islam was women in Islam. So I listened to so many talks, read a lot on the internet. In my head, women were oppressed. Then I started reading into Islam and I realized, no, it's society that's oppressing women, and Islam is very advanced. In fact, it's so advanced that I think we're still struggling to catch up with it now as a society. And inshallah, it will come back stronger, because now with all the issues we're having with gender roles and identity, I think Islam has all the answers to that. And maybe it's time we caught up, because Islam liberates women in so many ways. It puts women up here, actually. If, society understands that, they will realize, like I did, that subhanAllah, Islam gives women so many rights that they, we never had before in this country, in the Muslim countries. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us how to respect women. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ would say that, if you raise daughters, you're given Jannah, you'll be like this with me in Jannah. And then, like the smallest of things, if a woman's fighting with you, she's arguing with you, she's shouting at you, stay quiet. That's what he did. He stayed quiet. Umar bin Khattab learned. He was like, he would like argue back with his women, but he learned, stay quiet. It's okay. Let them be emotional. Allowing women to have their emotions, subhanAllah, which deen teaches you that?